rotation to an aerial. In this tutorial, I will explain how you can combine a hand rotation into an aerial. I made a tutorial earlier already how you do the cheat version of this, where you make the hand rotation one extra spin and then throw it into an aerial. If you're struggling with this technique, please go back to this one to learn it that way. If that one was going smooth, then we go into the next step. So hand rotation to aerial. So in order to properly use this technique, hand rotation and aerial, it's very important to be able to catch an aerial. So first we start without a hand rotation. We have the circle in front of you. We're going to use that circle for this technique. So we're going to throw it, and we continue in this circle. So we do it like this. This is important because when you're freestyling, you want to have flow in your freestyle. You want to be able to continue your movement. So make sure you follow the Nunchaku and properly catch it so you can continue. You can do this with half a twist, so half rotation in your Nunchaku, with a full rotation or with more rotations. But for this, let's stick to 1/2 or a full rotation. So make sure you master this part as well. So it's important to know the hand rotation, but if you're stuck and your flow stops mid-air because you're not properly catching it, it will look really bad in the comp. Okay, the next step. So we practiced the aerial already, and now we're going to use the hand rotation. So I expect you to know one hand rotation before you start this tutorial. You don't need to know an infinity hand rotation like this. Just one hand rotation is sufficient. So you're going to throw it in the air actually before you grab it again. So at this point, when the palm of your hand is facing upward, that's the part where you're letting go. You're going to use the momentum in your Nunchaku to lift it up. You can scoop it up a little, use this part of your hand, this part, to move it in the air. So, like that. You can see I'm using this circle again to catch it. So when it's open, so when you haven't grabbed it yet, you scoop it up with your open hand to the air. That is if you want to make it go up. If you don't want to go up, it's only a little movement, then we'll continue in the same spot, like this. It's not going up very much, staying pretty much in the same area. Okay, so the first exercise for this is you're going to let go slightly and then grab the same Nunchaku part. So like that. So hand rotation, let go, and directly grab the same part again. So not catching the other part, doing hand rotation and let it go, and directly grabbing this part again. Okay, so once you have the feeling of this, so you're grabbing the same part again. Try to make it a little bit bigger and grab the other part. Also still, you're not making a big movement. You're still grabbing the other part. At this point, it's not really important that it's really flowing and continuing the circle. It's really important that you know where the other part is, that you're able to catch that. At the end, we're going to combine this. So once again, when I make the hand rotation, and when it's open, and lift it up into the air. And grab the other part. Okay, great. So now we're going to combine these movements. So make the hand rotation one time. Before you catch it, you're going to throw it up into the air. Use the momentum, the rotation of your Nunchaku. And when you catch it, make sure you catch it in a circle motion. So you can continue the combination with some flow. You can make it big. Combine. You can combine this with a lot of techniques. You can use it from this one. So you can see it's a step-up technique for a lot of combinations. So make sure, keep practicing this one. You throw it up, and it makes a circular motion in front of your body while you catch it. Okay, so this was this tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.